What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. We just got a huge reveal in an exclusive from Variety detailing Alfred Molina's involvement in reprisal of his role as Dr. Octavius, Dr. Octopus, in the upcoming Spider-Man No Way Home. He was asked point blankly about it and went into a ton of detail about what's going on with the character, which version we're going to get, how Marvel planned on handling his reintroduction and the age discrepancy from when he last held the role, and then try to contextualize it with what we already know about the film, perhaps a huge reveal of whom else may be showing up. We're going to break down everything in this exclusive interview with Variety and read through all his answers to this returning role in upcoming Spider-Man No Way Home. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5 at 900,000 subscribers now. We gave away the 800,000 winner last week. We're also giving away Disney Plus subscriptions while the shows are live. We'll announce a new winner at the end of this video. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit that sub button, then leave a comment down below. And if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So under the headline again, Alfred Molina details Doc Ock's return in Spider-Man No Way Home. The tentacles do all the work exclusive. They go on to write, quote, when Alfred Molina was first invited to reprise his role as the villainous Otto Octavius in Spider-Man No Way Home, the forthcoming third installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Spider-Man films led by Tom Holland, he said he was told to keep it a secret. Quote, when we were shooting it, we were all under orders not to talk about it because it was supposed to be some great big secret, Molina said with a laugh during the interview with Variety about his role in the Oscar-nominated Promising Young Women. But you know, it's all over the internet. I actually described myself as the worst kept secret in Hollywood, which is what I have said about this film, considering that the Sony Latin America YouTube channel officially leaked a Spiderverse trailer already and then deleted it. They go on to say instead, not only did Molina confirm his involvement in No Way Home, he happily detailed his experience making the movie and returning to a part he first played in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 in 2004. It was wonderful, Molina said. It was very interesting going back after 17 years to play the same role, given that in the intervening years, I now have two chins, a waddle crow's feet, and a slightly dodgy lower back. When the actor asked John Watts, the director of No Way Home, how the movie would bring Doc Ock back, since as he pointed out, I died, Molina said the director told him, quote, in this universe, no one really dies. I'm going to bring that back up at the end of this video. They go on to say in Spider-Man 2, Molina played the scientist Otto Octavius, who was poised to be a mentor to Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker when a lab accident turns him into the murderous Dr. Octopus. We all remember that. Molina went on to say Watts told him that the movie will pick up Doc Ock's story from that moment in the river, which in a franchise that includes multiverses, time travel, and diverging timelines seems plausible. Molina's concerns were more practical. He said that he asked John Watts how they were going to deal with the fact that he's 67 and he's aged since 2004's original film. Quote, he just looked at me and said, did you see what we did with Bob Downey Jr. and Sam Jackson? Molina said with a laugh. In 2016's Captain America Civil War, Marvel Studios used CGI to de-age Robert Downey Jr. to look as he did in 1991. In 2019's Captain Marvel, also set in the 90s, a de-aged Samuel L. Jackson played a younger version of his character Nick Fury. Molina also cited Martin Scorsese's The Irishman as an example of digital de-aging and its limitations. Quote, he said they made Robert De Niro's face look younger, but when he was fighting, he looked like an older guy, Molina said. He looked like an old guy. That's what's worried me about doing it again. Don't have the same physicality that I had 17 years ago, he continued. That's just a fact. Molina realized, though, that the nature of the role would save him. Quote, I then remembered that it's the tentacles that do all the work. He sat straight up in his seat. My basic physical move is Doc Ock, as the actor is just this, he said as he glared intensely at the zoom camera and made a menacing noise. I just do that a lot, and the arms are doing all the killing and smashing and breaking, and I'm just, he glared again, with a kind of mean look on my face. It was fantastic. The article goes on to point out that neither Sony Pictures nor Marvel Studios, who are co-producing Spider-Man, have confirmed Molina's return, but there have been a ton of outlets alongside Jamie Foxx's updated return, and as I've said many times, the Sony Latin American YouTube channel that's official for Sony leaked out a Spider-Verse trailer in December that was up for about a week at channels like mine on YouTube, and then Sony went one by one and copyright struck them all. Newsflash, they don't copyright strike fake stuff. That let us know right then and there that the Spider-Verse was definitely on. It also is worth noting that it seems impossible to bring back Tobey Maguire's villain or even Andrew Garfield's without bringing back those Spider-Men. I should mention, though, as I do in all of these videos, that Tom Holland in his last 3 interviews in a row has vehemently denied there being any sort of live-action Spider-Verse. His quote has been the same. He's read the entire script and thinks it would be too big of a secret for them to keep Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire from him, although to be honest, as I've said many times, he's an actor and that's his job. Either way, we hear now from Alfred Molina that it's going to pick up right at that moment in the river where he would have drowned at the end of Spider-Man 2. And so some sort of multiverse connection is going to connect this now to the MCU. To also hear John Watts say that no one basically ever dies means that there's infinite versions of infinite characters in the multiverse. And yes, one version may die, but as we've seen with Gamora and Loki, now recently in the MCU, there are other versions out there in the multiverse to draw from. And as the article said so aptly, when you're dealing with a universe that involves time travel and diverging dimensions, it's easy to do. It's also letting us know that they are going to use de-aging software to make him look as though he was in the role in 2004, letting us know it is that version of the character that we're getting. And the connection to the river scene itself means that they're connecting the two cinematic universes, Sam Raimi's original trilogy and now the MCU. What I should make sure to mention as well is that you don't need to get worried about them making these deaths not important when he says no one truly ever dies. Yeah, that's true because there's infinite versions in the multiverse, but that's why Loki and Multiverse of Madness are playing such a prominent role in early Phase 4, because there's stakes to messing with that. And Marvel Studios, with the way that they've structured these stories, are not going to immediately bring back dead characters because it cheapens the whole value of the story, and they've already been accused of not having stakes in the past. This is the easiest way to undo it. Rest assured, the writers from Rick and Morty that are coming over to do the writing on the Loki series are going to set some very strict ground rules with how this all works, and Multiverse of Madness, the conclusion of the trilogy in Doctor Strange, is hopefully going to tie up all these loose ends and warn against what happens when you start replacing characters with other multiversal versions of themselves. It's going to end in disaster. We all know that's coming. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below about this interview, Alfred Molina speaking so freely about the role, and what your thoughts are about the Spider-Verse, how hype you are for No Way Home, and if you think they're going to go ahead and reveal it in the first trailer. I'm all ears, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5, now at 900,000 subscribers. We just announced the 800K winner last week. We're also giving away Disney Plus subscriptions every Friday while the shows are live. The brand new winner is QuackRC for this comment here. Congratulations. All you have to do, go ahead and DM me on Instagram at IamFires or email me on my business account that's on the back end under the About section. We'll get your account verified and get the prize right out to you guys, and it's that simple. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit that sub button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All videos will have winners announced at the end of the video. The same segment we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content at the channel is to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me over on Instagram and Twitter under IamFires, and you can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, and all other original music platforms like Apple Music under the name Allfires. Thanks so much for checking out the channel, guys, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.